Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Entity. We'd just like to take the time before this video starts to apologise for the lack of content. Obviously with Christmas, New Year's and work getting in the way, it's been very difficult to get stuff edited. That paired with Jack injuring himself right before this was filmed has meant it has been a very interesting few weeks. But with all that in mind, thank you very much for watching and we hope you enjoy the video.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Entity.
Today we are investigating the Priests Cottage in Armley.
Now this is going to be quite a short investigation. I am suffering an injury and I wasn't going to be able to come tonight, but I tanked it out for you guys. So we're going to show you a quick look around the building, have a bit of a call out and see what happens. Now this is an area that we've not really investigated and there's no real reason for that other than the fact we've just sort of used it as our base room. And while we've been disappearing tonight, doing sort of lone vigils in areas, we've been in here watching essentially. Especially recently when we're saying goodbye to some of the other team that were here. We've had quite a lot of footsteps and noises and bang coming from upstairs.
Bangs, yeah, which out of nowhere, which hasn't happened for a lot of the night until people started leaving. But as you can see behind as well, as mentioned before, we've got the CCTV cameras. We've got one for in the cellar, in the kids' bedroom. We've got it in the priest's bedroom as well, and in the hallway. So supposedly the hallway between the bedrooms seems to be quite active as well, which is where we had the REM pod, which makes a lot of sense.
And the first time I came here, I was working as a host with Haunted Happenings, and I'd taken a group of people upstairs. We had something quite loud get sort of thrown or pushed down here. I've got hiccups. And again, also we had the bricks that fell down as well. The good thing with these cameras is we can just see the bricks in that one there.
Yeah.
And they're still standing at this point. Which is a shame. Like I said, I've been here twice before and both times the bricks have fell.
It's been 2 for 2 for you so far, hasn't it?
But so far tonight, I mean, the most activity I think for me has actually been down in the cellar.
Yes.
So we went down there as a group earlier on, just in the dark, no equipment, just to say hello. And a few of us, did you hear? I don't know if you heard a growl.
I heard the growl.
A few of them heard a growl. I didn't hear it. But me and Kaylin went down there on our own. He was laid, we'll show you it, but he was laid on like the bed that's down there.
Which you might be able to see on there anyway.
Yeah, and I was in the hallway next to him. We had a cat ball that kept on going off. And I just sort of glimpsed as the cat ball was flashing. And in between the flashes, I saw like a humanoid figure, but it was down on all fours. And it literally, as the cat ball flashed, it was there, and then as it went off, it had gone. It was literally just a flicker. Made me jump, and then...
I've not seen you as scared as that in a long time.
Kaylin came to join me, and we sort of chilled out a little bit. I felt tapping on my leg, and I could hear it. My pockets of press stud sort of fastening, and it sounded like the press studs were hitting each other. Someone started tapping on my leg, and that was pretty much it. I went down there a bit later on after that on my own. And nothing. I don't think it wanted me to see it. I was just looking at the right time or the wrong time, depending how you think about it.
Well, I didn't go straight after it as well. I'd be like, come on, do it again, show me. Well, I went down after we'd come back up on my own, and I was laid on this bed as well and sat down on the bed, and it just felt uncomfortable to me. But not only that is, I had a bit of a massive adrenaline spike at one point because I heard...
Is he moving around upstairs then? What's that? Like a low vibrate hum.
That wasn't a car?
That wasn't a car.
Was it upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, can't be a car then. Excuse me, spirits, can I continue with my story? So I heard 3 taps. It was a bit like, really small like this. I'm not sure if you can hear that. I'll try and do one here. It was like a really fast, really quiet. But from what I heard, it sounded like it came from the door that was right next to me. So I jumped out of that bed. I'm not ashamed to say I shut myself a little bit. So what
we were watching him on the camera, we could see him.
And I went right up and I tried shining the light looking for it, but I went after it. I didn't run away because I'm just there like my adrenaline hit. I was like, what's there?
It's very active. And now this place has only been open to the paranormal sort of world since June when FX Paranormal took it on. Big shout out to them. Spot on.
Let's go. So we are currently in the children's room of the Priests Cottage in Leeds. So we're in the middle of Armley at the moment. It's a bit of an unsuspecting house. You wouldn't expect anything to be haunted here. But we were in here earlier with the Haunted Happenings people, and we have had quite a bit of activity.
REM pod going off in the hallway.
Just as we speak about it. Okay.
Hello?
Is anyone there? We're trying to chat to the camera.
Could you come into this room? There's a ball on the floor in the hallway here. A cat ball.
We have had a lot of activity in here already. We had other bits of equipment, other cat balls, other REM pods. We've also got Annabelle over here as well, which is one of Jack's recent purchases, which is also a REM pod. So as you've seen before, if you touch it, Annabelle will go off like that.
REM pod again.
REM pod's going off again. Interesting. Hello. You've been a bit quiet for the past hour, so it's nice of you to come and say hello again.
Could you maybe come into this room here?
So we've got some cool balls on the floor if you want to give that a knock. That also makes some flashy lights. But we've technically got this until 8 AM. We've been here since 8 PM. We have it for 12 hours if we need to. We're not going to stay till 8 AM, I don't think, because both of us have other things to do. There's a lot of cool things in this room. In this cabinet as well, we've got 2 haunted dolls. Obviously, they're not ours. They've been in there for quite a while. There's a dollhouse over there that's supposed to have quite a bit of activity attributed to it. And there is also a cool cabinet over here with a teddy bear in it. Oh, it's going off again.
REM pod, big time.
So if you can see this just over there, there is a little teddy bear in there. Now that is an airtight container. It's Edward, I believe that one's called. So if that container gets opened, that teddy bear is very likely to just crumble to dust.
That REM pod's going mad.
It's going mad. We've also got a music box on the top of the stairs as well. So if that starts going off, then there's something walking past that one.
So that REM pod, just so you know, is just outside on the landing. And now, one of mine and Caleb's big things, especially when we're talking about it on our live streams, is that we believe the best way to investigate the paranormal is passively. Essentially not investigating it, just sitting and seeing what happens. And that's essentially what we're doing here, and we're getting results.
Which seemed to happen as well when we were chatting downstairs with the other haunted happenings guys, is the fact that when we weren't purposely going out of our way to talk to things, that's when things would start to happen.
That REM pod is not stopping.
It's really going off. But it's definitely not a battery issue, otherwise it'd be continuous.
New batteries, I changed them all yesterday.
Exactly, new batteries, it'd constantly be going off. It's not close enough to anything to keep constantly going off, otherwise.
And we've used it throughout this evening.
Exactly.
And it's not gone off since.
So something's gone close to that. Come in here, we've got way more things for you to go in here.
We've also set up, because we've been told, and I have experienced it previously, some little, you can see on the floor down here, some little like Jenga bricks. And quite a common piece of activity here is that they will get pushed over by unseen forces. I've been here twice before this, and both times I've had it happen. Now these have been set up since 8 o'clock when we got here. It's the first thing we did, and they're still standing.
Yeah, nothing.
So hopefully we can try and get that pushed over for you tonight. So spirits, if you are out there, maybe it's you on the landing, could you come into this room and try and push these bricks over?
I'd say it's got to be way more entertaining to do that than to be hitting that REM pod.
Just so you know, guys, this REM pod is still going absolutely crazy on the landing.
So if you want to come and knock these bricks over, we'll rebuild them, and then you can knock it over again if you want. So this house in general has got quite a few different rooms. There's also the priest's room across the hallway, which is near where the REM pod's going on. This is the kids' bedroom, which is why there's a lot of kids' toys here, which is why we thought Annabelle might be a bit of a hit here. But when we used her earlier, spirits did not go near her. Even though she's on.
We did have some other dolls and like REM bears.
Yes,
they were going off.
We've also had that bell go off, I think, or it's been at least wobbling a bit. There's a bell over in this corner, just hanging, a bit like a pendulum, like we were told about Dakota liking pendulum sort of things. That's that. So if it starts shaking, you know, it'll start going off, but it will need some force to do so. But yeah, it's a really cool room in this one. This is where we spent a lot of the time tonight because it has been very active. There's also the living area downstairs, which has CCTV cameras. So all of these rooms are fitted with CCTV, which means we can watch people when they're doing Alone in the Dark.
Cat ball.
Is that in the doorway?
In the doorway.
Oh, fantastic.
So cat ball going off and the REM pod has stopped, as you can see. Have you finally come to say hello? Could you maybe come into this room?
So we're nice people, really.
Try and knock these bricks over on the floor. There's also another ball next to that. So maybe you could try and make that ball flash next to the bricks.
So a lot of the companies that come here and investigate, there is a wall, sort of a slate wall in a way, well, it's sort of black brick, I guess, in a way, with chalk pens that people can write their name on, write the date they came. So we'll be leaving our mark there as well.
So we're gonna move into another area of the building now.
Also, just so you're aware, as we know, we're always full of honesty and transparency. If that does fall over, neither one of us have done it. We're not just going to go and boot it and knock it over for content.
It's been there since 8 o'clock and it's stayed there. So hopefully we can disappear and come back up and it might be knocked over. And again, right, this is that REM pod that's been going off. Well, that's interesting.
Gone straight to the final sort of thing, hasn't it? Right.
So this here is what would have been the priest's bedroom. And also quite an active part of the building, to be honest. The entire building is quite active. And then there is the bed and the doorway we've just come in.
And this has supposedly got quite a few haunted items in here as well. And if you've seen any live streams of the Priests Cottage, this is a lot of the time where they do it. And they sit in that sort of chair over there, don't they?
That REM pod is going off again.
It is. Hey, it could be a chance where we're being followed, who knows? I heard that.
There's a noise out in the hallway though.
It was just a small little sound.
So again, we're not going to do a full investigation because I'm crippled and I'm struggling, which is a shame, but I wasn't going to come at all.
Yeah. It's good that we've actually managed to be here. It is a shame we can't do a full investigation, but obviously we wanted to show you what this place was like and, you know, see how cool it is. And the fact that we have actually had some activity is really good.
But again, the people at FX Paranormal who run this venue are absolutely amazing, and it's very, very cheap and accessible. So it's one of those places that when I am back, REM pod again.
And again.
Right, we're going to head downstairs now, and then we'll head down to the basement.
Oh, the creepy basement. Right, well, this is the cellar where a lot of the activity that we experienced earlier, me and Jack both, happened. So if you'd like to come down, we've got a lot of really cool things in here. It doesn't look like your standard cellar, but it does almost look a bit like a horror film cellar, if I'm honest.
Shameless Annabelle plug.
Exactly, of course. Look at that little beauty. So we're going to set some of this equipment up. We'll give you a quick show round, and we're going to see what we get, if we get anything. Fingers crossed.
So Caleb is just putting a few bits of equipment out. Again, I'm a minimalist. I feel like less is more sometimes. So we've got a music box, a couple of cat balls, a REM pod, and Annabelle. Right then, guys, as mentioned, we are now down in the cellar. We've got a few bits of equipment set up. We have Raggedy Ann, the Annabelle doll, just to the right-hand side. We've got a few cat balls, a REM pod, and the motion box, which is just in the room to the other side. Now, we will give you a quick tour of this area in a second. We'll just have a little bit of a call out. Right, good evening, spirits. My name is Jack.
My name is Caleb.
I think I saw you earlier on. So if you are down here, and it was you I saw, could you make yourself known, please?
Also, if you're the same spirit as upstairs, we've got the same bit of equipment you were touching before. So if you'd like to go and touch that again, let us know you're here. We've also got some cool balls on the floor as well, so give that a kick and it'll start flashing up. Now, this was very active when we were down here before. You really managed to scare Jack, and you freaked me out a bit. You gave me an adrenaline rush. So, if you don't want us in here, make it known. Make us leave. Do something to really scare us. Which in a creepy cellar is not that hard.
I must say, Annabelle's looking very vibey right now. She's living her best life.
Look at her face. Spotlight on Annabelle.
People are going to love that.
Oh, exactly. They'll be like, sorry.
There'll be so many
sorry.
Yeah.
People who think you get possessed from a picture.
Come on, try and make yourself known. We've got some toys out, some bits of equipment. Could you maybe try and find one of those bits of equipment? Maybe one of the little balls or the red light.
It's getting close to 3 a.m. as well. Witching hour.
Witching hour.
Not that that's an exact science, of course, but at 3 a.m. everything happens.
Of course, if you guys see anything during this video that we might not have maybe seen during editing, please let us know down in the comments, any shadows, anything like that. Because we're not miracle workers, we don't see everything. And especially when we're editing it, we're having some issues with the software at the minute. It can be quite glitchy, so we might miss it. This is sort of the next part of the cellar. This bit would have been what the mortuary would have, where the mortuary would have been. We have the coffin pit, and back there's like a bricked up area, which I'll show you in a moment, which the coffins with the bodies in would have been passed out to go to the funeral. But this is where I saw what I believe to be the entity that is down here. It was just sort of this area down here, and it was on all fours. It was a solid black figure, humanoid figure on all fours, and it didn't move, didn't come towards me. It was just there, and then it was gone. And of course, unexpecting it in the dark, I pooed my pants a little bit. It's one of those things where you can't guess it, you can't sort of gauge it. It will just happen. You've got to be looking at the right place at the right time. In the paranormal, the amount of apparitions that have probably walked behind you or through a doorway, but just because you've not been looking at that point, you've not seen it. It is potluck. Spirits, if there's anybody down here, we're going to be leaving shortly and leaving you on your own, leaving you to rest. So if you could come forward and make yourself known, please. Just before we leave.
We've also got a little toy on that bed down there that we were at the start, little Annabelle. So if you'd like to go and give her a little head pat, and that'd also be really cool because that'll make a cool sound for us. It is crazy how this was the most active earlier, and now the most active we had is up in the hallway.
That's how it goes.
You can never predict where a spirit's going to be or what they're going to do.
But just a quick pan around. This is a really, really dark. Like, Caleb, if you go dark.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we see without a torch.
It's literally
nothing. Like, that red light is the REM pod. That's the only light we've got.
So, as you can imagine, being on our own in the dark is pretty damn freaky.
And then
we can't see anything.
Seeing what we saw, what I saw.
Just with the flash of a cat ball, which is a bit like a strobe light as well. So, if that thing stopped moving towards you, you would also shit yourself.
And then Kaelin being down here in the pitch black and hearing something banging on a door.
Yeah, that was freaky for me. My adrenaline, I jumped up, got my torch straight away. I was like, where are you?
Mother told me not to do that, but I wanted to kick that old lady down the stairs.
Somebody come get her. I'm here against my will. These people are crazy.
How did you know?
They threw me in a box. It's cold.
It's cold.
And Jack's clearly lost his mind.
Jack has lost his mind.
6, 7.
Well, I know this was a quick video. We just wanted to, let you know some of the experience we've been up to recently, and also the fact that this is a fantastic venue. We wanted to show you what it looked like. We've done a lot today, and Jack is injured, but we are going to come back and hopefully do a full-blown investigation very shortly.
we've got someone who could potentially film for us. Maybe bring a couple of my other team members along who are up for being on the videos, and do a proper investigation here where we can hopefully get access to the CCTV and all of that sort of stuff.
Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like this video, and if you want more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow our TikTok. For now, as always, stay spooky. My life into pieces. This is my last resort. Priests Cottage in Armley.